What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning into the K's Ways channel. I'm Kara, also known as Kay. Today I will be doing another version of my Mo Empties, Mo Reviews. This is where I show all the empty products that I basically used up and letting you know my thoughts on them, how they worked out for me, my experiences with them, and more importantly, whether they're gonna get my coin again, okay? If you enjoy beauty content here on YouTube, they will suggest a couple of videos to you at the end of this video. If you're interested, go ahead and check those out. So guys, our basket is filled up again. You know, we've been home, quarantine and everything, so I've been using up tons of products, like a lot of products. So I see a lot of hair care. Let's get into some hair care first. And oh, speaking of hair care, you see my little line up there. I did pick up the Melanin hair care, and that's what I actually did my hair with today. It's still wet, so this is my first time trying it out, so I'm just testing it out. I'll definitely come back with a full video letting you know my full thoughts on the products, but again, this is the first time I tested it out. My hair is still wet, but I will tell you my hair is hella moisturized, okay? Because before I started recording this video, I wanted to fluff out my little ponytail hair, and my hands were so moisturized I was able to like moisture up my knuckles and stuff with the moisture from my hair. So far so good. But back to the empties. So the first step I have here is the Camille Rose Recipe for Beauty Cocoa Nibs and Honey Ultimate Growth Serum. It says it's a healing hair oil blend crafted to combat thinning and hair breakage. The oils in here had some almond oil, sesame seed oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, virgin olive oil, macadamia oil. There's some cocoa beans, some honey, biotin, tea tree oil. It says it's naturally scented, and of course the last ingredient with Camille Rose is love, okay? So this was the first time I actually tried this product. I did enjoy it, but I enjoy all hair oils, to be honest. If you go way back into my channel, you see I used to mix my own oils, and then I started buying these kind of serums and hair growth oils just to cut some, you know, just to eliminate the time for me having to do it. I'm not so much of a DIY kind of person anymore. So this was good. I would definitely repurchase it. And I remember I picked this up at Sally's Beauty Supply when they, wasn't during, I think it was during right after Black History Month, okay? So sometime in March I picked this up and it's already done. So anytime I do my hair, I go through my scalp with my hair oils, give myself a nice little scalp massage. Not too often will I use these kind of oils to seal my hair, only if I don't have any oils at hand, which I honestly don't have any oils at hand. But as an ultimate growth serum, something like that, I definitely tend to use more towards my scalp and go ahead and stimulate my scalp and give myself them hair massages. So this is something that I would repurchase. Another oil, this is something that I have repurchased. This is my second bottle of this. This is from the Main Choice, their Ancient Egyptian line. This is their anti-breakage and repair antidote oil. And this was the oil that I would use to actually seal the ends. So I would use the Camille Rose for my scalp and then this one for my actual hair. This one is made up of, let's see these ingredients, I can barely see. It says it has Kalahari watermelon seed oil, soybean oil, castor oil, sweet almond oil, which my hair loves sweet almond oil. Vitamin C, we have some mangango oil, some baobab oil, provitamin B5, vitamin D. It has some rice extract, rosemary. So, you know, I'm all about those good ingredients going into my hair. Of course, these are formulated. It's going to say it somewhere here. Yeah, no mineral oil, no petroleum, no parabens, no sulfates, and no formaldehyde. So I'm all about them good ingredients and leaving out all of the bad stuff. So like I said, I did repurchase this and I would repurchase it again. It's a nice lightweight oil that doesn't weigh down my hair, and that's why I like to use it. Even though it does have castor oil, you would think it would be a little heavy, but it's honestly not. So this was an oil that I enjoyed, and I would definitely repurchase that again. Also from the Main Choice, and I think this was a second repurchase as well, but I wouldn't buy this again. I think the first time I bought it, it was called something different, but came in the same kind of bottle, and that's what got me. Or maybe they do have two products in the same kind of packaging. What do I know? Now, first of all, I don't know if you can see the bottle, but like the words and the packaging started coming off, and it was like in my hands. And as I was doing my hair, I felt like I was putting it in my hands. I ain't with nothing like that. And then it says it's a sweet oil and honey endless moisture sealing cream. So it's to help support natural growth and retention. It's supposed to seal in that moisture. But for me, if I'm gonna seal, like I want a moisturizer to moisturize my hair, and then I want an oil to seal my hair. This sealing cream, not really the move for me, so I would not repurchase this again. It says it's good for curly, wavy, kinky hair, but just not mine, I guess. Now moving on from hair care, I don't think there's any more hair care in here. We have some skincare. This is from Saturday Skin, and this is the Daily Dew Hydrating Essence Mist. I absolutely love this mist. It's an essence, so this would be like one of the first, well, this would be the actual first step after I dry off my face. I usually, when I get out the shower, I'll bring a paper towel with me from the kitchen. I'll pat any moisture away, and then I would go in and spray my essence. And I love this essence. I believe when I purchased it again, I told you guys that I had a sample of it, and I've just missed it in my routine. Currently, am I missing it in my routine? I basically started using a toner in place of the essence, because you really don't need both. Like, it's, some people say an essence is an unnecessary step. Me, with dry skin, I like to add them different layers of hydration in my skin, so this is why I like that product. I like to have them different layers of moisturization in my face, and the essence, to me, it has a thinner molecule than an actual toner, so it absorbs into a deeper layer of the skin, if that makes any kind of sense. And to me, essences, they just make everything that you put on after the essence, it makes it absorb into your skin better, which is why I really appreciate a skin essence. So I would repurchase this again. Hopefully Saturday Skin, they start coming out with some holiday sets and stuff, because you know me, when it comes to getting bang for my buck, I'm all down for that. So this is the time. You guys know holiday stuff is coming out, which I'll be doing a video shortly about like the new releases and stuff. But I really do hope Saturday Skin brings out a set that would feature this essence, and I would definitely pick it up again. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's a pretty big bottle. It's a pretty big bottle too. I've been using this since like the winter time, and now we're going into the fall, so it definitely lasted me a good amount of time. It's a 4.39 fluid ounce bottle. The spray, like, there's literally like nothing. It's, oh yeah, just a little something, but if you can see, well, oh, that's why I stopped using it too, because as I was spraying it, it would spit and then leave certain spots, but it's just because it's the end of the bottle. I didn't have a problem with it, and I absolutely love that. Now this is actually my second jar of this as well, and this was just a use up to get rid of kind of product. I would never buy this again. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Gel Melt Cleanser. I actually found these at the Dollar Tree way back when, and when I ran out of my cleansing balm this time around, I was like, you know what, let me just pull out the second jar and use it up. So it is a super, well, it's completely empty, so it's nothing that I can show you, but it's a super thick balm, like almost like petroleum jelly-ish thick, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it does help to remove the makeup and stuff like that. It does break up your makeup, but it's just so freaking thick. And then I also feel like you need to use such a large amount of the product in order to make it work. Like when it comes to like the Pharmacy Green Clean, that's my favorite cleansing balm, because it just emulsifies really good in your hand and turns into oil, and then you don't need a lot of that product to break down your makeup. But this, you need so much of it, so this is nothing that I would recommend, and I won't repurchase that again. Another one of my favorite skincare products, another one of my favorite skincare companies as a whole, this is from Fresh, and this is their Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner with Rose Fruit Extract. This is my second bottle of this that I've used up as well. Absolutely love this toner, and this time I did not waste any of it. Let me tell you what I did. I sure did pop that little stopper off at the top and I took 2 of the cotton rounds that I used, and I let the roses and everything come out on that cotton round, and I sandwiched it in with another cotton round, and then I used the rest of the toner that way, because I can't be wasting no coins. Like, I wanted to get every single drop of this toner. I absolutely love this toner. It's very hydrating to the skin, and you know, that's the name, deep hydration. But it really is, and it's, you know, it says it softens the skin, which is also true, and it removes impurities, which With this toner in particular, and like with my hydrating toners, I should say, I hardly ever use cotton pads. I know I just told you guys that I sandwiched it in and I did all that, but that was only to get rid of the product and use it. I didn't want them roses in my hands, so that's why I sandwiched it in. But normally, when it has the stopper in, I would just take it to my hand and splash it around my face like that. So this was a toner that I would use mostly during the daytime, not my nighttime toner, which is why I didn't use it with the cotton round. And I'm not removing anything because by then my face is really clean. I can clean my face at night, I can clean my face in the morning. So by then I'm not trying to remove any impurities, but the softening of the skin, yes, check. And also the hydration, I definitely give it a check. So Fresh, they always come out with holiday sets and I always indulge in those. So don't be surprised if you don't see this again later on in the year. Next up, I have a lotion. This is from the company called Feel Balanced. And this is their moisture balancing cream, moisturizes deeply for 24 hours. And this was a 6 fluid ounce bottle. So this was really nice actually. I got this in an Ipsy Glam, I think that's what they're called, the Ipsy Glam boxes. They had sent it to me sometime last year or whatever. And I had this lotion in the stash, and again, we've been home a lot, taking a lot of showers. Like, let's not say I didn't take showers beforehand, but you know what I mean. These days, it's like you get bored, oh, let me go take a shower, because you ain't got nothing else to do, you know? So we've been using a lot of lotion, and I went ahead and used this up. It is fragrance. It has a nice clean scent, nothing too overbearing, and it mixed nicely with other scents and stuff that I used as well. So, and it was really moisturizing, so I didn't have a problem with this at all. I'm not personally sure where you can find this product, because again, I got it in an Ipsy bag, but if you do come across this brand and you're like, you know, it's like cheap, I think it's definitely worth a try. So I enjoyed that. Nothing that I'll actually seek out to get, but if I came across it, I'm like, oh, okay, I tried that before, it's cool, you know? But nothing that I'm planning to repurchase at the moment. I do have another hair product in here. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curling Gel Souffle. And I received this free from Influencer, and I believe I told you guys a story about this, but look at this. Is it supposed to be a big old jelly bomb like this? No. I remember this product from way back in the days, and it used to be so bomb, but sadly, we could not use this. So yeah, sadly, this has got to go. I was giving it to my son anyway, but I'm telling you, I'll tell the story again. He had washed his hair. He was putting some in his hair, and I seen all these little chunks and stuff, and I'm like, but you just washed your hair. It just didn't make any sense to me. So then I look and I see the big clump of Shea Moisture, and I'm like, yeah, they sent me a bad product. So that was not a good look. Oh, back to Fresh. Okay, so this was actually, I got these in a kit. See, I was telling you about these holiday kits. These came together. This is a full-size product, and this is their mini travel size, but still definitely a good amount of product. So I'm telling you, them holiday sets be on point. But I went ahead and finally used up my Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. It says it has time release hydro patches, which moisturizes and nourishes. And this is a 1.6 fluid ounce container. Now, all of Fresh products, well, all of Fresh Rose products, you definitely get that rose scent. So they give you that whole experience when it comes to skincare. And I don't mind fragrance in my skincare as long as it's nothing that's gonna linger and I'll smell it all day. This, you don't have that problem, and it definitely is very moisturizing. I would use this more towards the nighttime just so that I have that good hydration in my skin overnight. I never really used it with makeup, so I can't tell you how. I definitely went in with this at night because it's really moisturizing, and I felt like my skin, when I woke up the next day, it still felt moisturized. So love Fresh products again. Definitely would repurchase that. Now this is a sad little empty because I don't know if you guys know, like for years, I don't know how long, I have so many of these little Stipple brushes. I do have them back there. I'm not going to pull them out. But this one in particular, when I was blending out my concealer, hair started coming out. There's 1, 2, 3. It's like super shedding, this brush. So yeah, this one has to go. But the e.l.f. Stipple brush will always be bae. It's like, have they raised their prices? I'm not sure. I've been saying that they're $3 because that's what we always used to get them for. I haven't bought an e.l.f. brush in a while, so I don't know if they've raised their prices. But the e.l.f. Studio, the black handle brushes, like, if you're just starting out with makeup and stuff and you need some new brushes, I always recommend the e.l.f. brushes because they always come through. I'm pretty sure this brush lasted me maybe like 3-4 years, maybe not even more. I have tons of these brushes, so again, I won't use this particular one every day, but I've had it for so long that I've definitely got my money's worth, so I can't be mad at that. Oh, I had got this from Influencer as well. See, Influencer be looking out. If you haven't already signed up for Influencer, they are a company that collaborates with different brands, and you don't have to be like a YouTuber or Instagram or anything like that. You can be a regular person. I am a regular person. So you can just be, you know, like I said, you don't have to be like heavy into social media, but they do want you to post about the products that you use. It doesn't have to be like a dedicated video or anything, but they want you to share your thoughts on the products. So they may have you review it like on the brand's website or on like Sephora or ULTA, something like that. So they went, at that time they had collaborated with Benefit Cosmetics, and they sent out the Brow Contour Pro. I actually have a whole video on this Brow Contour Pro, and it's empty because of the eyebrow shades, but not necessarily the definer and highlighter shades. Oh, somehow the highlighter shade, oh no, it's still, there's definitely still product in the highlighter shade and the definer shade. I didn't use this pencil for that, but Benefit products are like my holy grail. I actually have on my Benefit Precisely My Brow right now, and I just love their formula, so that's why I use this up. So this is this is the Brow Contour Pro. This one was in brown black deep. So the thing about this product is, first of all, I would not buy this again. It's so fat and hard to hold. It's a little awkward to hold, and also I just feel like you're wasting the highlight and definer part because I didn't really use that. And for the pencils, you're supposed to have a lighter shade and a deeper shade. To me, it was like the same shade, so it really didn't matter. Well, not really. The deeper shade, let's see. I can probably swatch that. So that's the deeper shade right here. And then the lighter shade. Yeah, so you can definitely tell the difference between the two. There was a lighter and deeper shade. That's probably like my 4.5 now that I think about it, like when it comes to the precisely my brow. But I was really happy to test it out. Not something that I'll purchase again, but as you know, I always repurchase the Precisely My Brow. If you saw my last whole video, you saw that I actually bought 4 of the Precisely My Brow, so Benefit gets my money either way. 2 skincare cleansers in here. This is the Kale's Caladoula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. It says it's good for normal to oily skin types, which I didn't read that when I first got it, because I am, well, when I was using this, it was summertime, and well, it's still summertime, even though you wouldn't know it because it is cold. I got my window closed, guys. It's a big change from the last time that I filmed when I was in here like hot as hell, sweating and everything, and now I'm in here closing windows like, oh no, I don't want no air in it. It's crazy. But anyway, this is the cleanser that I would use at night in order to help me remove that thick ass balm that I was telling you guys from O. So I would go in with the balm first, try to, you know, melt away most of my makeup, and then I would use this deep cleanser. This is a deep skin cleanser to actually remove all of that thick balm as well as the rest of my makeup. And this is one that I would use in the morning time actually. So this is the Drunk Elephant Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. And was it last year? I think last year, oh no, Sephora. I think last year Sephora gave these out as our birthday gifts. Was it last year? I think it was last year. They gave these out as the birthday gifts, and I had never tried this jelly cleanser, so I definitely wanted to try it out. And it was decent. It was okay for me to use, but would I purchase it? That's a good question. Like this Kale's deep cleanser, I would repurchase. This jelly cleanser, I'm trying to think, would I repurchase it? If it came in a set, I wouldn't be mad, but I wouldn't go seek out to actually buy this. Let's leave it at that. Some more skincare we have here. Oh, I think I posted about this on my Instagram. If you're not following me, that's linked down underneath this video as well. Go ahead and check me out over on Instagram. I'm not the most active Instagrammer, same as YouTube. But, you know, show you girls some love either way. But this is the You to the People Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. Okay, it says, thing about this, the name kind of fooled me because it says it's like a deep moisture cream. And while it was moisturizing, it wasn't like that deep moisture that I was looking for. Like, I don't know, it was just okay. So I didn't mind the fact that I got it in a set. As a matter of fact, one of my favorites from the set I have right here is my ULTA the People Super Berry Hydrating Glow Dream Mask. This mask right here, when I tell you this mask moisturizes like crazy, absolutely love this mask. I didn't have that same feeling when it comes to this moisturizer, and I still have the set in my drawer. I know it did come with another moisturizer. I haven't dipped into that one as of yet, but this one was not my favorite of the set, so nothing that I'm actively looking to repurchase. This was pretty good actually. This is the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover, and this is really good. It doesn't burn my eyes or anything like that, and I don't feel like you have to rub so much to get off eye makeup. Sometimes when you do like a wing eyeliner, or you do like a, even like the lash glue and stuff, you don't want that stuff stuck to your lashes. If I do like heavy eye makeup, which I hardly ever do, but if you do, I would go in with this eye makeup remover, and it did a really good job. It's really comparable to the Lancome, which is one of my favorites, which is also right here, which is almost done, so that would probably be in the next Empties. It's really comparable to that. So yeah, if you want to save some money, definitely check out Sephora's. And this is something I would actually repurchase because I'm almost done with that Lancome, and I'm going to need some kind of eye makeup remover around here. So this is probably the one that I'm going to repurchase. Unless, you know, I like to test out new stuff too. So if I see a new one, then, you know. This did nothing for me. This is the Peter Thomas Broth Cucumber Gel Mask. It says it's an extreme detox hydrator. Refreshing, cooling, moisturizing gel helps soothe the look of dry skin with cucumber extract. And that's pretty much all it did. It was like a cooling gel. Like it did nothing for, I can't even get nothing out. It did nothing for like any kind of moisturization or anything like that. So, okay, I get it. It's supposed to be soothing and stuff like that. Maybe my skin is not the type of skin that actually breaks out a lot. So for the soothing aspect, maybe this is just not geared towards me and my skin type, you know? So I'm not gonna knock it for that. If you remember, I did purchase like a 5-pack of these masks. And my favorite still is always the mask that I've actually used from Peter Thomas Broth way back in the days, and it's the pumpkin extract one. Absolutely love that one, and I think I have that in my shower right now actually. But this one, this gel cucumber mask, not necessarily for me, so nothing I'm looking to repurchase. What's this? This is, oh, I actually have more than one. So we have some eyeliners that done dried out on me. This one is really good actually. This is the Maybelline Curvatude. And if you can see, like the tip has that little angle there, so it makes it really easy to draw your line and not awkward when you're holding it and stuff. So this is something I would repurchase because it's a really good drugstore liner. This is something I would repurchase as well. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. Finally dried up on me. I told you eventually it was coming because I was pretty much using this every time I did my makeup. Like, I love this fly liner. It's really thin and precise line. I'll see if I go hard towards the bottom of it, I get a lot of product, but I need that product to be at the tip for me because that tip is what's gonna do my precise line. Like, my lines can't be too thick. I have hooded eyes, so if I do too thick of a line, then you won't see any of my eyeshadow. So really did enjoy both of those. This one I actually tried to use, and I was sad to see that it was dried up, but I've had it for so long, so eventually it has to dry up, right? But this is the Tartiest Clay Paint Liner, and I used up quite a bit of it though, so I don't feel like I wasted so much money. It was just like I started using other things and totally forgot about it and dried up. But it has like that little applicator where it's like a little palette, so you can squeeze some of the product out, use your brush right here on the palette, and go ahead and do your wing. So that was really nice as well. So all three of these liners I'm not mad at. I wouldn't necessarily purchase this one again, only because I don't normally do eyeliner like this. I will rather stick to pen form. So these two I would repurchase. This was fun while it lasted, but you know, has to go. Speaking of Benefit Precisely My Brow, this is mine in 4.5. Definitely all the way done. So yeah, that, as you know, I've already repurchased. This, I just don't feel comfortable using this on my eyes. I'm gonna keep it 100. This was sent to me also from Influenza and L'Oreal. This, I actually received it before the product even came out because they wanted us to test it and see how it worked. And I did test it out for a couple of weeks. But then I looked at the applicator and I feel like there's something stuck. I just feel like there's actually something stuck in the applicator, and I couldn't put that on my lashes or anything like that because I have really sensitive eyes, guys. I'll get contacts, so I'm just not about that life of messing up my eyelashes. I mean, messing up my eyesight any more than it is already, okay? So that's why that's going. Chloe done used this up. I was so mad. This is the Moroccan oil hair treatment I wanted to test out. As I told you, I finished up my hair oil and I wanted to bust this one out, and then I went and reached for it and the freaking thing was empty. Chloe strikes again, I swear, like every Empties video. Isn't there something that Chloe always ends up using up before I do? It's crazy. She's 6, y'all, 6. About to be 7 next month, actually. Have 2 more skin products up in here. So we have the Sephora Vitamin C and E Ultra Glow Serum. As you know, I've had a full size of this one and 2 actually. I had 2 bottles, 2 full-size bottles of this I've purchased many a times, and then I picked up a sample of it. It's vitamin C, so I didn't want it to go bad, so I went ahead and used it, got rid of it. So that's done. And then this is a Kate Summerville Firming Eye Cream with Retinol, which I'm still like dipping my feet into Retinol and stuff like that. I don't even think, did I use this up? Oh yeah, I just felt like this changed colors on me, but it's like done anyway. But that last time that I used it, like I don't know if you can tell, it has like that, yeah, you see? It has like that yellow tinge to it, so I don't remember it being that color when I was using it before, so I said, let me just go ahead and get rid of it, which there's nothing left in the bottle anyway. Some oily stuff is at the bottom of this jar, so this freaking bottle is mad oily. But I did finish up another fragrance. I finished up the Paco Robon Olympia fragrance. Absolutely love it. I love this scent and it's perfect. I think it's perfect for this upcoming fall season, but it's really something that you can wear year round. So it's so hard for me to describe scent. If you aren't new here on this channel, you guys know I like to tell you what I think of when I smell a fragrance rather than like the notes. But if you want to know the notes, definitely check the description box below. I have everything, all of the products that I talked about today, I have them listed and linked down below just in case you guys want to know more information on them, like prices, shades that it comes in, whatever the case may be. And in this case, the notes. It'll all be listed down below for you guys. But like I said, it's a very sexy, mature scent. And I don't mean mature like old lady smelling. I think anybody like 25 to 50 can wear this scent and get away with it. These days, 50, 55, sure, it don't even matter these days. But this is not that old lady kind of smell. It's really, there's a sweetness behind it, but it still gives you that deep, sexy musk in a way. So yeah, love the scent. And this is something that I actually would repurchase. I have no business repurchasing any kind of fragrances. I have tons of fragrances that I'm trying to get rid of. So I'm happy that I at least got one out. So yeah, guys, that concludes this Empties video. Let me know if you finished up any products recently. I can't be the only one that's going through hair care and skincare products like crazy. The only makeup product that we had here is the eyebrow stuff and the makeup brush. So I'm not really using too much makeup. I tried to do a little something today. This is basically the same look that I had on in my JUVIA'S video, except for maybe like the bronzer and of course the eyeshadow. The lips is one of my proper beauty lipsticks. I think the shade is in Driven. I said, let me, you know, get a little fall vibes going on here. Oh, and also the blush. The blush is NARS Seduction. Just in case you're interested in knowing what's on my face, you will be seeing this face because I plan on sitting my behind down here and filming, okay? If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up down below this video. That really helps me out. Lets other people know that they should be watching this video as well. And if this is the first time that you're here, or you're here and you aren't already subscribed, what you're waiting for, go ahead and join the K Squad. We would love to have you. And I hope to catch each and every one of you on the next video. Later, y'all.